Hello and welcome to another warehouse system tutorial. In this video, I'll be going over the express order picking process. So essentially, I'll just go over what all of the data here in the center of the window represents and what each of these buttons are and what they do in relation to processing the order. So first, I'll start off by going over this column over here on the left, which is under Genera PN, which is just the item number for each of the items that you'll be picking off of the shelves during this process. You'll see a barcode on each of the boxes for the items that you'll scan in to process the item. Over here is a locator column, which just is the way that you find, this is a code that is used to find each of these items on the shelves in the warehouse. So each warehouse has a different system. Usually it is broken down into three segments for every warehouse, which has the first segment is which aisle it is in, the second segment is the location in that aisle, and the third segment is the height of where it is on that shelf. So if it's in C, it's usually the middle of the shelves, and this system is different for different warehouses. Over here, this allocated column is showing 1 because only one piece has been allocated for this order. So you only need to pick one piece for this item number for this order. And over here, under the pick column, shows you the amount that you've actually picked for this item. So to scan in a piece, you would just you'd find the item, you'd use this locator column to find the item, then you would scan in the item number whenever you find it, and you'd hear a beep that would mean that it was scanned. So the first button I'd like to show you is the Show All button that is in this top right corner of the window. You can click on Show All to show all of the items for the order, which includes items that have already been picked. So for example, when I picked this first item, it disappeared off of the window. And that is because to make the process simpler, anytime we scan an item, we want it to disappear off the window. And as you can see, you can click Show All to show the items, and then you can click Hide Processed to hide them again. The next button that I'd like to show you is the Item Lookup button. That is useful for, say, if you were to find an item in a place where it doesn't belong. So if that were to happen, you could click on the Item Lookup button. Once this window opens, you just need to scan in the item that you found, the item number. So, for example, I scan in 2375, and what it'll do is show you the item number and show you the locator and show you how many are on the shelves and just all the data that is relevant to this item number. When you're done using this button, you can just click OK to close the window. Another button that I'd like to show you is just the information button for the order, which is found on the top left. It doesn't look like a button, but if you click on it, it'll show you all of the information for the order, such as the order number, customer ID, customer name, and other relevant pieces of information. You can just click the X to exit or click off of the window. The next button that I'd like to show you is the pause button, which is found in the bottom right corner of the window. When you click on pause, a small confirmation window will open asking if you're sure you want to pause the process. If you do, click yes, no if not, or you can click off of the window to cancel. But if you click yes, it'll just pause the process and exit out of this order for the time being. And anytime you log back in, you can log back into this order and continue the picking process. The last button I'd like to show you is the Finish Phase button, which you can find in the bottom left corner of the window. When you click on it, a small confirmation window will first ask you if you're sure that you want to finish the process. Be aware that if you click yes to finish the process, that for any of the items that you have not picked, as you can see here, there are still 3 items that we have not picked. These items will be entered into the system as backorder, which is going to mean that you were unable to find these items. And that is all that I have left for this tutorial.